Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever in the world you may well be. It's Truth here from the Agile Gaming League, and before tomorrow's games commence, where we have Season 6 coming to an end and crowning some new champions, it's best that we look back upon Games 4, 5 and 6 to see what went on, who's currently at the bottom, who's dragging themselves in the middle, and who will be up at the top this week in Games 7, 8 and 9 to find out who will be crowned our new champions. As normal, what we will do, we will start with those in 8th, move up 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and look at who is currently in 1st position. We'll have a look at some of the games, we'll talk about some of the stories, and we will look at how many kills they got and what impact that has had on their current standing. Starting with, well, not so much 8th, but at the foot of the table in joint 7th with the Lost Boys, both on 715 points, are our reigning champions, the Moody Crew, who actually must be quite disappointed after quite an impressive showing. In Game 1, yes, still sort of middle of the road for them with an 8th place. They came 2nd and actually probably deserved the first in Game 5. Why? Well, they took us down easily enough. We're sitting there, well, we're not sitting there, we've just taken a squad down, we're being shot from our left hand side other than the cliffs, just on that easterly touch of Pozo. And these guys come in like goddamn ninjas. Out of nowhere, we're all standing there, we're doing our thing, we're getting some loot after the guys we've just killed. Ollie and crew come in and destroy us from absolutely nowhere. Let me tell you, I did not see them. Absolute ninjas. But probably will be a bit disappointed after being crowned our champions in Season 4. But guys, Ollie, J, Zach, B5 per pants, and I think B's coming in for Ollie. Ollie, let me tell you, great support. Let's I think what we could all do as quite a lovely cohesive grouping. Ollie will be doing a 24-hour charity stream over this weekend. So what I'm going to do when I post this out is give you a link to his stream. Please at least go pop in, say hey. 24 hours isn't easy. Zero AG knows that all work too well. He's doing it for charity. Please pop in and show your support. Well done, Ollie. All the best, my man. I'll definitely pop in, give you a little donation. So in 7th place, you've got NY and the Lost Boys, who after a really good start to the season probably find themselves in a more difficult predicament than they first imagined. And whilst they got a 3rd place in that 3rd game of week 2, that was sort of complemented, or maybe complemented is the wrong word, with a 14th and a 22nd. But I think the killer for them was just getting 2 kills over the game. The guys are far more capable than such, but let's see if they can find themselves up, both on 715 points, because there's not many points, up to Game 6, where we find the Sinister Squad, who dragged themselves from the foot of the table, but find just 15 points ahead of the Moody Crew and the Lost Boys. And they started week 2 with a chicken dinner. Very tasty and very well done indeed, with 15 kills. Unfortunately, from that point forth, not too much more happened, with the 21st and the 22nd with no additional kills. So Suddy, Harley, Hayes, Badger, I think that was the squad for the week. Unlucky guys, but yeah, let's have some fun this week. In 5th place, actually finding themselves and actually delivering most consistency, the most consistency they have from the seasons that they've actually partook in the league, are Red Eye, Rocket, Jonesy, and I think it was Shots that played this week. Team Sting, who find themselves in 5th position in the league with 3 top 10 finishes, a 3rd, a 4th and a 9th. So some pretty handy points there. Just 7 kills though, so they might have to think about picking that kill count up. But in the end, when you're looking to try and get the points, it's not always about the killing. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But whether you run into the squads, whether you take on the battles, is down to the captain in the end and the opinions of the squad. So well done, guys. 810 points. Make sure you have a good week to and see if you can slip into the top half of the table. It's not far, is it, guys? You're just 90 points behind Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke finished last week with a 1st. Would have been hoping to sort of start with the same, but came in with an 18th place in Game 4, a 3rd in Game 5 and an 11th in Game 6. Overall, just got the 12 kills, but not a bad performance. But again, it's a case of consistency here. The guys can take on pretty much anybody, but winning games, coming 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th place, but maybe picking the wrong battles, I don't know. But these guys have got all they need. I think it's probably worth to say also, and we'll probably see this more when we start getting our custom games, which yes, we are praying for our 3-2-1 might work, and that showed by the fact we had in 2 of the games everybody in the league in the same lobby. So lots of in-house battles, and Gunsmoke probably got the worst of that. Gunsmoke find themselves against some pretty top squads in the league each and every game. Sometimes they took them out, like in game 2 of the week. But on the other games, that that when you get sandwiched between two squads, sometimes it's a difficult place to come out of, and unfortunately they weren't able on this occasion. But that's the league, isn't it? And it's only going to get more competitive when we get rid of all these randos, and the league is just full of AGL competing squads, and that is going to be one tasty thing to look for. Actually dropping a place is Goober and his crew, Guns and Bacon, who started with a second. Now this second is an interesting story. This ended up being a battle between Guns and Bacon and Agile Gaming's Team Beard. It was a 1-on-1 at the end. We'll talk a little bit more but later on. But it was Goober himself, the captain of Guns and Bacon, against one of our boys. Shall I show you? Shall I show you? I don't think I will. I don't think you deserve it. But we'll talk about it later. But unfortunately on this occasion, or fortunately for Team Beard, Goober did come a second place alongside his Guns and Bacon crew. Plenty of kills though between you guys, 25 kills. But these guys have all got all the quality you need. Talking about streams, we talked about Ollie's stream a little bit earlier in terms of the charity match, but if you want a wonderful welcome, a big smile, a bit of a hello, and a prize if you get to level 5, pop along to Frame Banging's mix stream. I'll put up a link pretty soon in the channel. He might have a bit of a chin strap of a beard, but who am I to talk? And Asian, of course, thank you again, sir, for looking after the validation of all of the results. But Guns and Bacon, 1615. Probably a little bit too much for those below to catch up, Gunsmoke included, because you're looking at 715 points. But Guns and Bacon, Goober and crew, not Goober Jr., T7, you're your own man, moving forth not far. So what have we got? 1615, and in second place, Team Proficient, who, let me tell you, were no doubt, no question, no arguments in regard to being the team of the week on 1,695 points. And this is where this sort of conversation comes through in regard to, do you go for placement? Do you go for kills? Yes, you can go for kills. You can drop hot. It can pay off. It can be massive. You can win the league by such. You can win tournaments. You can have good times, but in the end, the risk factor is there. You could leave yourselves vulnerable, but who knows? Different styles, different planes, different choices, different strategies. The guys did well. Bentley and his crew. A fourth, a first and a third, so plenty of position points in this regard, but really what made the difference and what put them in this second position, not far behind Agile Gaming's Team Beard, is those kill points. In game 4, 19 kills. In game 5, 19 kills. In game 6, 18 kills. Absolutely destroying pretty much everybody. Not everybody, because they got taken down in all but one of the games. But wow, fantastic guys. Yes, Bentley, I'm going to congratulate you. Well done. Really, really good job, even with your hair. But if you think about it, Attitude, Disconcerted, Lifting, Zach, between you guys, you carried this. You carried him. You know, there's no point arguing about it. We all know it to be the truth. Not really, guys. You have tremendous performance, honestly. You really brought it. I like watching you guys on your stream because you don't take it too seriously. You have some good fun. You've got the skills, lovely accuracy. But well done, guys. Well done. And Zach, yes, I know we've had some to-ins and go-ins. But yeah, you brought it home, buddy. You brought it home. But of course, you leave Team Proficient. Like I said, they were no doubt the team of the week. Never seen so many kills. Fantastic and some good results. So close, just 95 points behind. God damn, how did you get so close to Agile Gaming and Team Beard? We actually brought 2 subs in. Thank you to Chap and Raging Reaper. Raging Reaper was the guy that took Kuba down in game 1. Actually, it was a crazy one-on-one. Funny enough, I was about to take Goober down. Put my crosshair on Goober's face. Let me tell you, I was feeling good. Probably feeling too good, because I got down nowhere. This guy here, this guy, where is he? Frame Banging, VSS'd my arse. I'm not kidding you. I went from feeling grey, I'm actually going to make a contribution this game, which I hadn't done until this point, so let's kill me just as the blue is coming in, so the blue can finish me off. Not fun, not good. And don't think I haven't watched back your stream, young man. You were pretty happy to have taken my face down. Luckily we had Reaper and Goober in that last battle in game 4 or game 1 of week 2, and thankfully for us, Raging Reaper brought it home. It was a crazy battle, but we made it happen in the end. Our squad actually this week was Truth 0. Actually, Truth is me, Chaps and Reaper, but fantastic. So we won the first game. We're feeling good. We're actually going for. We shouldn't tell you this. This isn't us being patronising arrogant ours is, but we were really going to go for. We put our heads in and we thought we're going to get 3. We're going to go for 3 dinners. Unfortunately, as you can see, our high dissipated somewhat quickly. Unfortunately, coming in with an 18th in game 2, okay, or game 5, whichever way you want to look at it. We were pretty hastened. Who did that? Well, that's the story we told you about Ollie and crew from the Moody's. We're in that warehouse. We're feeling pretty good. Yes, we're in a tight spot, but the ninjas came in and kicked our ass. But of course, I should add, and you can go back and look at the VOG on this one. In game 6, as you can see, yes, we came 4th, but we had to fight for that. I tell you, we sneaked up on the on Ollie and gang, and we got our own back. Unfortunately, Zero was taken down, and we got some apologies from the guys, and that's what sort of shows the banter and the relationship between all of the different squads. Good times, good times, good times. Yeah, so we got the first, the 18th to the 4th, and I think this is where the different strategies come into play. Zero is going to take over our AGL gaming team, Team Beard, and he'll make a fantastic captain. We'll have a look who's going to be part. The reason for that, number 1, he'll make a fantastic captain, and number 2, because I will sit back from competing on most occasions, and I'll be in the commentary box. Yes, don't worry too much. I'll try and improve, and therefore when our agile gaming games are being broadcast live, we can swap to and from a spectate mode and look after business and really see how things go down and see how things play. I'll be talking to those of you who stream to probably help support that, and of course that is based upon waiting for Blue Hole bastards to actually get there. Ours is in gear, and try and get this Tuscan games released on the Xbox. Zero will be more aggressive, there's no doubt in my mind. When we looked at that game 3, whilst we did okay with a 4th, he was probably right. We needed a few more kills, and that's only hastened to see if you look at Team Proficient, Bentley and crew getting their 56 compared to our 20. But you know, we make our choices. I stand up by them. I've got to put my hands up to that one. But thank you for Team Beard for such an amazing squad. So there we go. There is your league table. I know I limited it this season because of the work it takes behind the scenes, hoping that custom games are going to come in. Probably bring it up to what, 14 or 15 this coming season, hoping custom games will be in. But if they are, letting up to 18 for season 6, or if not, we'll just see how things flow. I'll open up registrations over probably in the next week, and I'll keep you all in the loop. But there we are. That's how things currently lie. Just over 24 hours until we will find who the champions are. Let me tell you guys, Team Beard have been in this position for 2 seasons. Okay, 2 seasons before. I think it was seasons 2 and 3. We were in this position and someone overtook us. We can't let it happen again. I think we need a bet on Bentley. If Team Proficient and Squad take over our place, I will not only take this hat off and do my report, so you'll be able to see my hair, and there's plenty of it, let me tell you. But if you don't, so I'll take my hat off, I'll do this without my hat, okay, and we'll mix something else. I'll do it in fancy costume or something like that. But you've got to shave part of that afro, mate. If you cannot overtake us, if you don't have the confidence to make this bet with me, then don't. And we'll just talk about the fact that you haven't taken your brave tablets and your ballsy get to drop. But come on now, have a bet with me, buddy. Have a bet with me. Let's make this happen. I trust in my team. The question is, do you trust in yours? But listen, we can't ignore Goober and crew. These guys are dangerous. I don't think there's many better out there than Goober. Goober Junior, as he likes to call himself. T7 is smashing it. Frame Banging's been getting his practice in, and Asian's no fool. Okay, so I think personally, with no respect to 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, I think it's probably down to Team Beard, Team Proficient, and Guns and Bacon to find out who the champions will be for Season 5. Alright guys, I think that's enough from me. I will see you in just over 24 hours time. Ready to go in the voice channel, please, the AGL Discord voice channel. Let's see if we can get everybody in the same games again. We will see you soon. This is Truth from the AGL, hiking out. See you soon, guys.